Greetings, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. This is the Fat Wiking, as always, coming to you from another live stream. How is it going, guys? How y'all doing? Hope you are well today. Hope you are well indeed. And if not, you should be, because it's freaking nighttime. It is a freaking nighttime right now. Alright, so let's get started. We have much wall to build and very little time to do it. Hold on. Let's do this. And alright, cool. Okay. How is it going, guys? What's going on? What is going on? Alright, so we got a bunch of mobs down there. It's nighttime. And we got a giant ass wall to take care of, to build, to nurture, to grow up to that really tall height. I don't know. I might shrink that a couple blocks. We will find out. But, yeah. I don't know. At this moment in time, it seems just a tad high. And, yeah. If the wall is that big, that freaking massive, that means, like, the whole towers and everything that is attached to it need to be freaking massive. So I gotta consider that, because scale is an emanating factor. An emanating factor here. It will determine how well this build looks. Is it to scale? Does it look alright? It's gonna have a big impact. So we really have to decide, this is how big I need this wall to be. And although that's what we decided, oh my god, I think it's just a bit large. This is already like 60 blocks, give or take, so yeah, I don't know. Oh, I'm tired. Why am I streaming again? I don't know. But regardless, we go and do it. I'm not feeling any League at the moment. I'm not feeling Left 4 Dead. Really just kind of feeling some chill Minecraft. After a long day at work, it's the best remedy for a new day. By far, the best remedy. And we are out of slabs already. Damn. So this current height is 27 blocks tall, I think. Actually, we can check that momentarily. Where is my staircase? There it is. Alright, so when we run out of slabs, which we will in one stack here, I will be able to tell you exactly how tall this thing is. It's gonna be interesting, to say the least. And I'm not going for the tallest walls in Minecraft because I don't care. Frankly, don't. So it's dropped in here, so that makes 31 right there. So 31. Oh god. I wasn't watching where I was going, just fell right off. So that's 31. That's 30 blocks tall. So that's like 60 or 70 blocks tall? I don't know. Get up. Got a decent supply of fish tonight, so it should be okay. And I have not done anything since yesterday. I really don't think I've touched the wall or anything today. Just mainly played some League, Play a little bit of zombies. Overall, a relaxing day. But in my opinion, it went by way too freaking quick. Way too quick. Let me open and take a drink of my water. Okay. Ugh. Okay. We good. We are good. So I at least want to get the back wall up to par. Want to get it all to the same level, just so I can see one side of this like 20-sided monster at the correct height. And if we get that, I think I'll be quite content. So we'll go for that, and we will go for, I don't know, what else? Let's start with that, I guess, and if I want to go further, I will, but I'm not sure that I will, kind of thing, because it's going to take a while. Oh, my eye's starting to bug me all of a sudden. Oh my god, nope. Wait, we need a stack of other blocks. Need the other block. Let's just take cobble for the time being as our other block. You know what would probably be smart, actually? If I just built as I was doing this, like did the decorations and such as I was doing this, but I haven't planned it out yet, so I really can't do that. It's just not a thing. Not a thing at all. So that's 31. And we need to get... Oh, God. I'm regretting this decision. Oh, boy. I like the way that looks, actually. Looks very interesting. I think that's a good mountain. So that's... Yep. 32, 3, 4, and 5. Good. So someone remember that number for me, 35, because I don't want to have to go back and recount these. So someone remember that for me. Actually, let's just put, there we go. There we go. Let's just put that in the chat, that way I remember it. And we can go on with our lives. So it's been a while since I've done one of these like super late time streams here. Don't know why I've decided to do one now, but what can you do about it? It'll work out. I promise. So I've realized now, in doing this project, how long things in Minecraft actually take. You gotta get the resources over here, you gotta build them, you gotta have the idea for it, you gotta terraform all the things. If you misplace blocks, you gotta break all those. You have to get ways to plan it and all this stuff. So yeah, we're gonna be doing quite a few things with this wall, and I'm gonna need to like draw it in paint so I can see like the exact corners and stuff like that, because the corners are where all the towers are going, I think. So we're gonna have to figure out corner designs for all the different towers, but all the corners are not flat, so it's gonna be a challenge, I think. Just going to be a challenge. Where did that? I was like, where did that one go? Come on now. Come on. Okay. So hopefully doing this won't take longer than an hour. It might, but hopefully it doesn't. So I'm basically just gonna do this one little step at a time. So we'll do something else for the rest of the stream once we finish this little project here. Even though it's not little in the slightest. We will do something else. For a wee bit, anyway. But the goal is I want to get one segment done a day. From here on out. So, start with. This is, I think, the biggest section. If not, that one is, or that one. I don't know which one is the biggest. They all could be quite equally, but, yeah, I'd like to try to get one section done a day. So, probably spend, like, an hour on it every stream, as to get it done as quickly as possible, and then we can start laying out the foundation of our fortress castle looking thing, whatever we're building. I have no idea. Whatever it is, we will do it. Also, I just realized my bed looks like a target. I'm just looking at it at the corner of my eyes right there, and it's like, it's kind of a target. Which is one of the things I do want inside this kingdom. I do want an archery range. I don't know why that made me think of it. I guess target, but yeah, archery range. That's going to be one of the things. So we'll need like hay bales and all sorts of stuff like that. So we're going to need a wheat farm. It's occurred to me. So we might want to make all of that a wheat field. And I kind of want to test that also. If the water is 2 blocks down, will I be able to just plant crops on that? I have no idea. I want to say the answer would be yes, but I don't really know. Really don't know. And if I could stop doing that, oh my god. Stop. Stop. Have to get up to finish my term paper in a couple hours. Oh, the wall is just the start of this project, okay? The wall is just the start. Like, in the end, you're not going to look at the wall at all. You're going to be like, okay, that's a really large fucking wall. But you're going to look at all the buildings, the pathways, and everything like that. I don't think you will look at this wall at all. But you have a great night, Bunny. I will talk to you tomorrow. Have fun with your term paper. A couple hours, that we get. That's crazy. That is crazy sauce. Almost as crazy as this wall. Almost. So it seems like I almost need like a full inventory to go one way on this wall. Oh my god. Let's get it up to there first, and we'll see how much of a difference it's going to be between the wall sizes here. And then I will decide if I want it to be smaller or what. I really need to get like a macro set for this though. Or if I could like program a bot to do this for me. Just literally hold down right click and every like 1.3 seconds move forward 1 block. I wonder if I could get that to work, because that would be fantastic. Like have him go to a centralized chest area. So I put it like up here, right? And then he'd go, get the chest, walk back, and start using all the stone slabs till he ran out. It wouldn't be a bad program, actually. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Right here. Time to just chillax, listen to some music, and place blocks mindlessly. So I feel like the quieter I am, the more I will place here. But I honestly don't know. It seems like I make less mistakes if I do it this way. Versus like talking. I don't know. Whatever. So how was everyone's day today? Did y'all have a good day? Do anything fun? Did you go to your mom's house? Did she make you some cookies? Did you get waffles? I like food, in case you haven't noticed. Really like food. Alright, so we'll go down our pathway. Because I need to write down the new number now of what block we're on. And that's all she wrote for stone slabs. Now what I'm wondering is, why aren't there monsters on top of this wall? Can they not spawn on this? Like, they should be able to, right? It's just a double slab unless something changed and they can't do that. 36, 7, 8, 9. So 39 blocks. Let's type that into there so I don't forget it. Come at me, spiders. Oh, yeah. What is this? Knockback 2 on breaking 3. I am really surprised that it can one-shot, or not one-shot, but two-shot spiders. That's incredible to me. Oh, God, there's zombies coming for me. Oh, fuck you, spider. You are a fucking dick. Get away. Sleep, please, 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 please. Make it. Can they not get me while I'm sleeping? Interesting. Did not know that. Zombies cannot get you while you are asleep. That is a very interesting mechanic that I did not know about. Very, very interesting. Okay. Let's do this shit, man. Let us do this shit. Someone tell me, why am I doing this? Why do I need to make my wall so damn big, man? Should be enough stone in order to fill up our inventory a third time already. We haven't even made a dent, though. Oh my god. Don't need that. And look at that. It is perfect. The amount. Good. Okay. Creeper over there. What's up, Creeper? I'm drinking water. Don't mind me. Screw you, Mr. Creeper. I'm going home. Well, I'm going to my wall anyway. It's not home yet. Oh god. Stupid. Need to build stairs there. I've fallen off that thing so many times. right? There we go. So if you look diagonally here, it doesn't look that big, right? I don't know. I don't think it's that bad, though. But I want to say it's about 50 blocks, roughly. Maybe more, maybe less. The way, it's not terrible. Not terrible at all. Okay, watch where I'm moving. Careful. Good. Alright, we're back to the old grind. Back to placing all these slabicles. And if I could really avoid doing that, that would be fantastic. Okay, I gotta get the timing down. There. Damn it, man. Ugh. It's like if you don't get that last one off, you step in it and then you go down and you have to go back up and it kills like 20 seconds just doing it. Like that. Oh, okay, it takes 2 seconds, but still. The amount of times I'm doing it is just ridiculous. It's starting to really irritate me now. Like, you have no idea. It's just right there in my face, happening all the freaking time. Either that or I delay myself while I'm trying to place the wall. It's just, ugh. God damn it. God damn it. Stop. Like, I can't get the perfect rhythm going here. It's just impossible. Okay. Yeah, I mess it up either one way or the other, it seems. There's a 1 second delay when I miss it. There's a 1 second delay when I go down a step like that. Oh my fucking lord. You know, that shouldn't bother me, but it really does. Like, more than you fucking know. Like, it really, really bothers me. And I know I'm the one doing it, obviously, so I should be able to stop, but I can't. Just freaking can't. Okay, so if I do it like that, like silently, I can do it, no problem. Yeah, it's not too bad. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'm honestly hoping that in a couple weeks here, we hit our first 100. If that happens, I would be super stoked. Because, like, I haven't been really, like, you know, streaming on a regular basis or anything. But, honestly, to hit even just 100, I would be freaking amazed. Because it's like, wow. I know maybe 6 of these people. Like, via league or whatever it is. I know maybe 6 people. But then it's like, wow. Where are all these other randoms? It's like, they're here to see me? Like, holy shit, that's weird. I find that just, like, so astonishing and awesome at the same time about video games. Total strangers can come together and, like, just experience something and watch something, chat about something. And that's freaking epic. Like, that is freaking epic. And obviously, I've still been doing my YouTube thing, putting up at least one video a day. Not a lot of Minecraft too lately because I've been super addicted to the Binding of Isaac. But, yeah. I do put up Minecraft every now and then, talky episodes of this series where I build or whatever. Whilst I have something to talk to you guys about. And then I have Ragecraft, which is not over. I've been having so many Java issues lately. Like, it is unfreaking believable. Nvidia is literally just like taking me and fucking me. They are just fucking me so badly. Like, I can't even explain it. I have tried reverting drivers. I have tried upgrading Java, updating it. Like, believe me, I've tried everything I could possibly think of in order to fix this stupid Java issue that I'm having. And I can't fix it. So, that is why there haven't been Ragecraft lately. But for some reason, I'm not crashing while I'm streaming. So, maybe it's fixed. I don't know. However, it doesn't like it when I switch back and forth versions of the game 1.7.4 and 1.88. It does not like that. There's something up with the Java engine or something that just makes it like a hassle. Like, it doesn't like switching back and forth to it, and it causes lag, and it shouldn't, but it does. Either that or 1.7 is just a lot more shitty version of the game, and it causes lag naturally. I'm not sure. But 1.8 seems to work fine, because I've streamed for a couple hours here and there, and I haven't crashed yet, so I don't know. Maybe it's fixed, maybe it's not. One thing's for certain, this wall is fucking massive. Wait, do I still have Coke? I do. I'm surprised by this because I didn't think I had any left. Really didn't. Yeah, so this is covering like maybe 2 layers in inventory. And this needs to be how high? Oh my gosh. Okay. So we're almost at our benchmark though. Our first one anyway. And so we got to see how that compares to the rest of this here. That is what we got to do. I'll just get a bow eventually, but I just can't be bothered to waste levels on a bow. And I don't have any arrows, so would really be useless. Like, unless we killed a skeleton and we had an infinity bow, it'd be really kind of useless. Plus, I don't play UHC that much anymore, so can't justify making arrows. What the fuck is keeping me from placing that block? Stop, dude. Oh, if you end on a half slab, it fucks it up. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so only 2 more stacks of this full inventory of stone, which is crazy in itself. And soon we will have to go get more fish. Like, this 28 fish is not going to last an hour. That's for damn sure. I am absolutely 100% positive about that. And bam. So this is 39. Okay. So we're going up by like 4 and then 6, so it's okay. Alright, we're gonna need to pick up our bed and probably run here. There's quite a bit of mobs. Actually, we'll just kill the spider, I guess. Get in the bed, and... Good. Wait, what are we at? 45. Alright, so... Yeah, that's definitely more than 50 blocks. I'd say that's closer to 60 or 65, maybe. So what we could do is make it a full stack. So that would be, what, 2 stacks of stone slabs per column. Huh. That could add up very quickly. And that should be just about enough stone or too much, I'm not sure. You ever heard of walls before? Because I have, apparently. And I build a little much of them, don't you think? I don't know. Could just be me. I don't know. Down to 26 fish already. Oh, wow. Yeah, this isn't even going to last the top of this hour. Okay. Swiggity swoogie, swooty, I don't know. Give me that water. Or I'll get angry on your booty. No. No. Doesn't work for me. Does not work for me at all. I still got to do that portion as well, but that part will be easy. "45 blocks tall." It might be about a stack, honestly. That seems pretty high, though. A stack of blocks tall per column. Who knows? Let me just check on something really quick. Alrighty. Cool. Alright, let's get rolling on this, baby. Got to make progress. And I'd also like to start streaming on a normal schedule here, but I said the same thing with YouTube, and I never really could do it. Because I don't always, my schedule just changes from week to week, right? So I don't really know a set schedule that I can do. Probably Saturday nights for sure. And we'll try that out. Got Saturday nights, you got maybe Friday, maybe Thursday. I don't know. I kind of want to go for like 2 streams a week minimum, and then maybe some random streams thrown in just to keep you guys off your game. That really looks bad. Yeah, I got rid of the huge ugly ass chunk border and replaced it with a huge wall. But yeah, there's still another chunk border right there. So that's gonna have to get fixed, unfortunately. And so is that. Even though it looks so cool, that needs to be steeper. And that needs to be taken out. So much to do. For real, we need to make ourselves like a temporary pillars quest board or something in order to keep track of all these projects at this base alone. Guess we could use the towers for that. Because those towers are not moving. I like them way too much. The only thing that might be moving is this giant structure here. Like, it really doesn't need that either. I don't know. We shall see, I guess. Oh, shit. Look at that. Finally reached the top of this one. So we got about 10 blocks to go here, but we got to go the entire duration of this wall here. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But then I got to round off the corners because I do not like square corners in my walls. So we round those off with towers. But then I got to decide if it's going to go on both sides of the tower or just that one side of the tower. But this wall goes out a couple blocks, so I have to plan for that. And it's just like, holy shit, man. Holy freaking shit. Okay. Times like this, I wish I had like my ender backpack where I could just keep pumping stone into it and not have to get off this wall, go get it and stuff. But that could just be me, I'm not sure. Yeah, so what are you guys thinking for my 100 special? Should I do like a 6-hour live stream or I don't know. Kind of want to do something like that. Like, I don't usually stream longer than like 3 hours, so like a 6-hour live stream, give me a second, would be a huge step for me. Be a huge, huge step. I don't know. We're 25 away right now, so we might want to consider this. I don't know. Either that or we just don't worry about it and just keep doing things as we normally do them. Personally, I would like to do something special, though. As to what, I have no idea, but I want to do something. So if you have any ideas of something that I should do for like a grand special or anything like that, please leave that in the comments or whatever. Because I'd be very curious to hear what you guys have to think about that. That and Martians. Do you like Martians? I like Martians. Especially the one from Bugs Bunny. That Martian, whom I can't remember his name actually at the moment, that Martian is a badass. Okay, now I just keep misplacing, huh? Okay. So after this, we got, comes the hard part, because then we have to go the entire length of this wall. So basically, one inventory per every, like, 2 layers, I'm guessing. Which, that in itself is crazy. My essential goal, though, is to use every bit of stone that I have on this village before I start, like, I go back and start digging out more of the underground city. Because we have so much stone over there that, like, I can't hold it all at the moment. We have so many double chests just laying everywhere in the underground base. It's a huge, huge issue. Like, I need proper storage areas, but I just can't do it. For some reason, I can't do it. Would you place that already? What are you doing? I don't know how I got to that height, but whatever. It's fine. I think it is fine. So after we finish... Actually, it might take more than an hour here, guys. Holy crap. Because we are already almost at an hour. Oh my god, don't fall off there. Holy shit. My eyes are playing tricks on me here, guys. Oh my god. It's already 1:20 in the morning, too. Holy crap. Okay. So we're on 2 blocks taller right meow. We'll have to go and count this as well because I don't know what number we're at the moment. But that looks kind of cool. I like that design. Like forks in the road there. I like that. Maybe we'll use something like that because that's pretty cool. I like that design a lot. I really do like it though. Sitting here down at 24 fish as well. That's hard to believe. That went by very quickly as well. Although we did only have like 30 on us or something when we started, so that's not too bad actually. I thought it was so much worse than that. But I guess you don't get that hungry when just placing blocks, so. That's also annoying. That is also super severely annoying. Got our last stack here. Okay. I was going to say if there's water there, I will jump, but there's not, so I'm not going to. Oh, there it is. I thought it was a lot closer than that. There we go, and right here. Let's eat. So what were we at? 45? Okay. 6, 7. So that's 52. 52 blocks. We've officially crossed the threshold. Okay, let's sleep. We need to go get more stone. Too bad I can't make like the stone slab blocks or whatever. Without the line on it, it would look a lot better, I think, and it would be so much quicker. But unfortunately, Minecraft says, nope, can't have those. So this is what we're stuck with, and it was either this, iron, or quartz, and I don't have any of those, so. However, having said that, I'm probably going to build an iron farm here, honestly. Because we're going to spend so much time here, I might build an iron farm, because we will need a lot of iron for our decorations as well. Let's see, that's too much. That should be about right. God, my ass is hurting in this chair for some reason. I don't know why. Ass, wake up. Okay? Just wake the fuck up right meow. You are not allowed to be asleep. Okay, and let's go to that. Good. Yeah, we can survive pretty tall heights right now. Get over here. Enderman, what's going on? What is going on, my friend? Okay. Let's do this. Let's freaking do this, man. Yeah, so we will go to a stack. So this is at, what, 52? So we'll do it like this. 53. And 54. That. And that. Okay, so that's 56. 57. 58. 59. 60. 61. 62. 63. And 64. So this is as tall as we're going. We will go one stack. So right here is where we will go to. That should be one stack of blocks. So that seems a little bit more reasonable than what we were going for. Little bit. Not much, but a little. Oh, God. Avert your eyes. This didn't happen. That didn't happen. Promise. So now we will actually see if I can even make it to the other side with almost a full inventory of these beautiful, beautiful blocks. But I wish someone could, like, calculate this out for me. Like, without me going and counting how many blocks around the wall is, I want to know how much stone I'm going to use overall. Also, why are we still ending in 2? Thought we fixed that problem. I thought we freaking fixed that. Come on, man. Good lord. Good freaking lord. I think we're gonna do the other wall a little bit easier. like the one that connects them here. Gonna make that a lot less blocks. We're just gonna use straight stone for that because I don't think you'll see it from the outside. Obviously, I'm still gonna decorate it and stuff, but I won't care as much. So yeah. Oh, my nose is all itchy and shit right now. Christmas is coming along, boys and girls. And you know, the one thing I never really wondered about Christmas, it's like, I'm going to spend money on this person, right? She's going to spend money on me, or that person's going to spend money on me. Why don't I just buy myself a gift, and she buys herself a gift? Or would that, like, not follow the spirit good enough? Because to me, that seems like exactly what we're doing, especially if we spend equal amounts. Now, if one person spends more, it's like, I don't know. I don't like that. But it's almost like I could have just went and bought this for myself. And yes, it's the thought that counts and stuff like that, but in the end, do you really care about the thought that counts? Because I'm more interested, it's like, you know, what am I going to get? And that sounds terrible, I know, because most people think about, what am I going to give? But I honestly don't see a reason why you can't just, like, go to the mall, be like, okay, I'm going to buy this, and then I'm going to buy this. We're both going to spend this much amount, no more than this amount, but you can spend less than this amount. And that will be your Christmas present from me, but you picked it out. Oh God, we're on a fucking half slab. I fucking hate half slabs. I'm really regretting this decision of building this out of stone slabs right now. Like, you have no idea how much I'm actually starting to regret this decision. It's just unfreaking believable. It is unfreaking believable how much I'm going to hate slabs after this. Like, even that looks way better, by the way. Just with those logs there, that looks good, but I don't think I like the logs there. However, what can be logs is the decorations and then the bases of the towers, because we want to tie it all in together, so the base of the structure can be logs. And then the other half has to be some other kind of stony material. Which I'm thinking stone bricks at the moment, because it's a good contrast to this white. Alright, we made it all the way over here. And we still have some slabs, baby. So, that's good. I don't think we'll be able to make it back with all the slabs that we have, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Gonna have to terraform that area. That looks bad. I like that pond. I'm gonna leave that, I think. Gonna have to add a lot of ponds, take out all those trees. Like I said, I like to have a really, really flat surface here to do it. Azula, why are you dead? Don't be dead. Stop being dead. Stop being dead. I take it you had a long day or something. In which case, I did too. Work and, you know, watched a couple episodes of Friends, so that made me kind of happy. Talked to some people, got a really unexpected call from someone I haven't heard from in a while. That was really nice. That made my day. Christmas shopping is done. That is fan-freaking-tastic. Did you get anything good? Did you buy for a lot of people? Any good deals on it, or is it just like sentimental? And how much did you end up spending? I'm curious about that too. Because I want to know, like, what's the appropriate amount to spend on presents for people at Christmas time? Because I never knew that. Because some people might say it's like $60, it's like total. Some might say it's like gonna be $400 total, or whatever. And then obviously you get different people better gifts than other people. So it's like, maybe I should have spent more money on this person, but I didn't. Wow, look at that. I think that's the closest to Skelly has ever spawned to us in this wall, and I still have yet to see a mob on here. I spent holy shit, $500 to $600. For how many people? Because if it's like 10 people, that's 60 a pop, you know? So, that's pretty crazy. And what did you like? Who did you go shopping for? 28 people for $500 to $600? That doesn't seem too bad. Wow. That doesn't seem too bad at all, honestly. Let's take the bed, get the fuck out of here. $28 people. Damn, that's a hell of a Christmas list, I will give you that. Plus yourself. Yeah, of course. You gotta buy yourself something for Christmas, I think. Makes you feel better. Makes you feel better, I think. And kablam, you're dead. Okay, we're running low on our fish here. Fish situation. Need 2 more stacks. There you go. That doesn't seem that bad when you put it in that perspective, but you're still going to be spending that extra $500 to $600 every Christmas. That's crazy to me. I don't know. Granted, I did buy something for myself that was like $600 this year, but I'm still buying presents on top of that. And it's like, God. When I really think about it, I'm going to spend like $1,000 to $1,200. 11 people from work, 7 are my family. Boyfriend present was 95, which is a Logitech G930 headset. That's a pretty good headset. It's a pretty good headset. And I'm sure he'll appreciate it. I'm sure he will appreciate it. So I guess all in all, that's not terrible. You spend 100 or roughly on the one you love. Now, do you think he will spend the same amount on you as he did on that? That's fantastic. I'm glad to hear he likes it. Early Christmas presents for the win. So I'm planning on probably getting a couple people presents this year. Some Batman stuff for this girl that really likes Batman. Or no. I don't care if he does or not. Yeah, that's the sign of a good relationship right there. I am building a gigantic wall, Carlos. Carlos? Carlos. Careless. Careless. We're going to go with careless as the final answer. It is going to be 64 blocks tall. Around the entire circumference of this giant ass wall, and we've been at it for a little bit now, but we got a long way to go. So we're gonna work on that as much as we can, because I do want to show something for it, right? I don't want just this mammoth looking wall here. Because I do got to work on the insides as well. But I just want this here like, okay. By having this wall, nothing gets in. And then I can start planning where I want the lights, where I want all the structures inside the wall, and stuff like that. But yeah, hopefully he takes you out for a nice dinner there, Azula. A month working on this? Maybe. I wouldn't say a month for just the wall, and I haven't been working on it that much, so I'd say probably 24 hours, like real life, that I spent doing this project so far, which that's not too bad. But now that I'm starting to stream a little bit more here, our project is going to go up, and we're going to figure this out. But I'd say, yeah, on stream, I've probably been working on it for about a month. On and off, very little. He can't. He lives in a different state. How long have you been doing the long distance thing? And how long were you together before you started doing the long distance thing? He's getting me an Enderman jacket? That's awesome. I love dorky stuff like that. I really do. That is freaking awesome. Welcome to the stream, by the way, Careless. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. If I didn't, welcome. How are you doing? Almost a year. Were you, like, together when you started going out? Like, physically? It's always been long distance. Have you guys met in real life? Or have you not met yet? Also, if I like cross the line or anything, just let me know. Just let me know. I do like asking questions though. met him here on Twitch. We haven't met in real life. Well, that's tough. See, I've tried long distance before, and I've never quite gotten it to work out. But the fact that you guys have been together for a year, that's pretty damn impressive and incredible in itself. Long distance is like stressful on both people, and it's very difficult. Obviously, you can't be there to see him or to, make him happy physically like that, or, just be there to give him a hug. So it's extra difficult, and I applaud you for being able to do that, because that's really incredible. Oh, shoot. I was like, did my boots break? No, they were just in my inventory somehow. I don't remember putting them in there, though. That's really cool, though, that you met inside Twitch. That's super cool. I don't know why, but I like that. I've seen some chick flicks in my day. And one of my all-time favorites is the movie Serendipity. And it's essentially like the same concept as what you've told me here today. But they meet... She writes her number on this dollar bill, and she says, if you end up with this dollar again, then we'll be together. And of course, because it's a movie, it happens, and overseas and stuff like that, he finds that exact same dollar, and it's really adorable movie. Really is. And I ain't afraid to admit it. I think every guy has seen at least one chick flick. At least one. Sometimes they're not bad either. Sometimes they aren't. But yeah, that's super awesome. Congrats. Was he like a streamer that you were just watching, or was he just in like the chat channel and you're just like, hey? Yeah. I don't know why. I'm so curious about this though. I was upset. I wandered into his stream. After a week, we started dating. That's pretty cool. That's an awesome way to meet someone. I know a couple people who've done that, actually. And it's crazy to me because there's still so many people that say long distance doesn't work, plain and simple. Why would you rather do that than have someone who's physically there? Well, there's two different components to that. One being like, what if you are not going to find that amazing person where you live? What if that person that you met over the internet playing Minecraft, on Twitch, on YouTube, in the comment section, whatever, what if that person is actually the one right for you? Because you never know which could be the right person for you in the end there, so I figure I'm okay with long distance as long as you make each other happy, no one gets ignored. I think it's great. I think it's wonderful that you have that chance at, everlasting happiness, I guess. Kind of like an everlasting gobstopper, but better. Yeah, let's go with that. Let us go with that. Jesus Christ. Just looking down every time I'm getting more and more nervous about this wall. It's like, why? What have I gotten myself freaking into here? Good lord. More importantly, where did I put my bed? Aww. That's so sweet. Like I said, you make it work, the more power to you. That's really cute. That is really freaking cute. Anxiety issues, huh? Little tip though, a lot of times when guys say they don't really want to talk, they actually like want someone to be there. Like it usually means a lot more than people think. Okay. We need to go and get more fish before we continue doing this. Having said that, though, you know him way better than I do. So, go. Got ourselves an arrow. Let's go grab some fish. I know what the depression is like. I don't know what the anxiety is like. The depression is something I've dealt with for a very, very long time, and it's still a constant battle in order to make amends, to make sure that I'm good, kind of thing. And I know exactly what you mean by that. But when that happens, that's really all I want, you know? Someone to just be there, just kick it, I guess, and just be generally there. And a lot of people are like that, though a lot will not admit it because of stupid guy reasons. It's like whatever. It's year 2015, almost year 2016. Who cares what society thinks of you? It's just like, really? Who gives a shit? Oh, you're a pussy. Yeah, who gives a fuck? Fuck you. You know? But yeah, I've talked about the depression thing in like 4 or 5 videos because every winter it does happen where I get into this slump and yeah. Because I always stream every day, all day long, especially today because today is the day he would usually stream with his best friend. Ah. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Send him my regards. You should indeed do that. You don't just like text him to make sure he's okay or anything? Interesting. Very interesting. I still love that. So this is the staircase. Actually needs to go down steeper than that, I think. Hmm. Okay. Well, I hope he feels better. What? That is very interesting. How have you managed to keep it going for a full year, like without like texting him like every day and stuff like that? I mean, I guess you go on Twitch with him. Huh. It's interesting. I grabbed fish. Okay, I was like, did I grab that? No. Still no gas here, so that's a good sign. Still need to finish this. But that's a lot of freaking quartz I do not have. Goodbye, pig. That is very interesting. No cell service. Hmm. I'm surprised your internet can hold my screen. Skype and Twitch. Hmm. Very interesting. Well, whatever works for you, you know? Don't let me nor anyone else tell you you can't do something, so. Because you definitely can. And you should not. Oh, fuck. That's awkward. God damn it. Is there a tree around here somewhere? Want to put that chest down there so we don't have to run as far. Whatever. I don't know. I just find this whole thing you got going very interesting. Don't know why, but I do. Like I said, more power to you. Okay, right there. Good. The stairs to get on top of this thing are going to be ridiculous as well. I'm just realizing now. Like, that's going to be one grand ass staircase. And so we can hold what? Two more. Well, I hope he is feeling better regardless. I hope you're doing all right as well. So when do you guys plan on meeting is my next question. Because I'm sure you've talked about it and everything like that. Like, you want to meet. It's going to happen. I'm just curious as to when. Honestly, that's really why I started doing like Twitch and YouTube. It's just like an outlet for myself to get to really like express myself without giving a shit what people think. Think. Where are we at? 52, 6. So it should be 8 blocks taller. So we'll get maybe 2 blocks here. So probably like 3 more inventories for this, and then we'll have this one done. What I'm worried about is he hasn't had a job since we've been together. And he just got a job, starts next week. I don't know how it's going to go with both of us working. Well, that's going to be the challenge for you, because both of you will have a lot less time to spend with each other, but, yeah. It'll be a challenge, I'm not going to lie, but I think you can do it. If you lasted a year already, there's no reason you should not be fine with that. When he gets his own place, you're moving up to New York. Wait, so you're going to move in with him before you, like, meet? So, like, you're going to meet and move in at the same time? Be careful about that one. That one seems, I don't know. That one seems a bit crazy, even for, like, me. Yeah, I don't know. Wow. Um, I don't know what to tell you on that one, honestly. Like, obviously, you're not looking for anything. A fallback plan. Which is what, out of curiosity? What would be a fallback plan for that? I'm just so interested on this, I don't even know. It's help passing the time while I'm doing this as well. Wonder if I could, like, have a minecart just to do this. Just literally hold right click and it would do all this stuff for me. Guess I'd have to build the minecart track, but that's crazy. Gonna stay with him for a week first. If it goes well, I'll have my sister send me my stuff. That still seems a bit crazy, but again, you know, I'm never gonna be that person and be like, stop that, you know? That's just not a thing. Like I said, more power to you, though. Especially if it works, that is quite amazing. And it would be a good story to tell, like, your grandkids and stuff like that, way when you're older. I don't know, though. If not, I'll go back home. But if you went home, what do you think that would do? Because obviously, like, he would be really excited to have you there. But if you went home, I don't know. Would it be that easy to just pick back up? Family locator. Interesting. Very interesting. Are we as tall as this building yet? We're still not taller than this building. Holy crap. So that is... Look at that guy. He just dropped down. Is he tracking me? He is. That is one intellectual zombie. Why can't that guy find me? If that's the case. Like I said, more power to you. Whatever makes you happy in life, you do it. It's that simple. It really is. If it makes you happy, then why do you need anyone else, you know? You already said he's your one and only, so that's pretty clear and definitive to me that you're happy. Yeah, you got time to figure it out, I think, though, right? You got time. Plenty of time. You're still young. Now, obviously, I don't know how old you are, but I'm going to assume you're still young. I would guess like 18 through 20, maybe. Or maybe 16 through 20. One of those two would be my end guess there. Okay. You know how I always think this is only going to take like an hour to do one section? Yeah, I'm way freaking off on that for the record. Your Twitch crashed? It's all good. All good over here. I don't know what I was saying when your Twitch crashed, so I can't really repeat it. Don't have any idea. I think I was talking about your age. I think I said something along the lines of you're still young. Yeah. That's what I was saying. Okay, good. I remembered. Holy crap. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't know how much longer I'm actually going to stream if it's that late, but we'll figure it out. I gotta get this done. Like, I made this goal, and damn it, I'm gonna keep it. You're 22. Really? Interesting. Do you already have, like, a career and such? Like, in the town that you are in? Or is it something that's, like, transferable, or... I don't know. I guess all ages really have the same connection with this. And I've never really put that together till now. Your BF is 29. Wow. Still pretty shocked, honestly. That's wow. That's even more crazy to me. So you haven't found your overall career yet. I hope I didn't miscount anywhere. We'll have to figure that out. Oh, let's just jump here. There's too many mobs. I can't handle that. So, did you finish college? Did you start college? Did you go to college? Are you almost finished? How come? You know you can always go back. Yes, it gets harder to go back as you get older, but you could always go back. Always go back to school. Let's see. Because you were a rebellious 16-year-old. Yeah, but now you're 22. You're in charge of your own destiny, you know? And if you set your mind to it, I'm absolutely positive that you could do it. You just gotta want it. And yeah, it wouldn't be, you know, particularly easy and all those good things, but who cares? It's all about what life is, really. Hard choices, never being sure if it's the correct choice. It's what life is. And you either embrace it, you rebel against it, or you just accept it. Those are really the three options you got there. I guess four if you say, like, take charge. That's just crazy, though. Really. I'm fascinated about this story. Oh, there's like an ant. No, it's a mosquito. There's a mosquito on my screen. It's gonna bug the shit out of me. Get off. The fuck off my screen. Okay, there we go. I got it off, I think. I got it off. But at this point in your life, it's really up to you. You just got to decide how much effort you want to put in and how much time it's worth. Because everything from here on out, what you invest your love in, that's where you're going to invest your life. Or the majority of it, anyway. So hopefully it's doing something that you really, truly enjoy. Yeah, this is by far the biggest segment of the wall, by the way, that there are no corners in. So we're going to have to spruce this up something hella fierce. In fact, maybe the stairs could go up here. I don't know. We're going to need stairs on almost every side of this base, so. Sorry, had an itch. Go. All taken care of, though. Okay, we gotta finish this damn wall. So I think tomorrow what I'll do is just grind this out and get quite a bit of it done. Because I don't work tomorrow. I don't have a Packer game to watch. So, yeah. I might just grind a lot of this out tomorrow. Get as much done as, like, humanly possible with this wall. And we'll see how it goes, I guess. Regardless, as long as you're happy, though, it's fine by me. Not that you need anyone's approval, nor am I giving approval. I just always feel like I need to make myself clear on that I'm not trying to push people around. They can do whatever the hell they want. But I'd prefer them to be happy. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, kitty claw, tiger attack, puma. Yes. That's what we're going to go with. That is what we're freaking going with. Man, Zisto's projects ain't got nothing on my kingdom. And this music is just calming me way down tonight. Although I always enjoy it. Same artist every time, Techno Axe. I just like, you know, lyrically free music. Otherwise I'll start singing along, and we don't want that. I just got back. What about a puma? I have no idea. I think I went somewhere crazy with it. I'm not sure. But there was definitely a puma in there. I like pumas. Shoes are quite comfortable as well. But now, my favorite animal is a panda, actually. I do love me some pandas. So you'll probably from time to time see me wearing a panda hat. And I do rock that motherfucker, let me tell you. So what are you still doing up at 2:30 in the morning anyway? Like, I did not expect people to actually, like, be here at 2:30 in the morning. That seems a little bit crazy to me. Your favorite animal's a panda too? Oh yeah. Pandas for life. Yeah, pandas are freaking epic. They're adorable, cuddly, but if you get too close, they'll roar and eat your face off. And it's like, oh yeah, get panda wrecked. Which is also cool. That kind of bothers me. Usually work the night shift, but you're off tonight. You work third shift. You work third shift. And you're going to be able to keep this schedule going? That's going to be rough. That is going to be kind of rough. Hopefully he has a night shift as well. Otherwise, you're both going to have opposite schedules of one another. Yes. I don't know what that yes is in reference to. I said a lot of things that could be there. Did say quite a lot of things. Holy crap. Yeah, sometimes I ask a question and then I like look at the chat and I get an answer to it and I'm just like, what the hell is that about? Like I have no idea what that answer is for. Damn, that's crazy. But does he work third shift? I think I asked that. Because if he works third shift, then it will be fine. You'll both have the same sleeping schedule and work schedule and stuff. But if he works during the day, that's going to be tough, is what I was saying. A little bit tough and rough and, yeah. All that good stuff. I used to work third shift too. It was a nightmare. Hated it. It threw off my sleeping schedule so bad. It got to the point where I'll work every, like, what did I work? I worked from like 9 p.m. to 8 a.m. every day, or 5 days a week, and then you got 5 or 7 days off or something. And it was terrible. My sleep schedule was screwed up for so long. When I tried to go back, it was ridiculous. Didn't you say he starts like this week or something? But hopefully he has the same schedule as you. So just out of curiosity, is he like, okay, I don't want to sound like intrusive here. And you don't have to answer it if you don't like the question. But is like he your first? Or have you been with like other guys and stuff? Or is he like your first boyfriend? You work any shift. Stupid stream delay. I want an answer to that. First what? What? I am confused. Like, is he your first boyfriend, I guess? Okay. You have had them before. Interesting. Sorry, I took a couple years of psychology and sociology, so I'm very big on this. Shit, get off me. Sir, get off me. Let's pick up my bed and run like hell. Okay. Yeah, I'm just curious. All those classes I took really screwed with my brain, how it works and everything like that, so from that I've just learned just to ask the questions on my mind, get an answer, and go from there. Run in. Okay, we can put down this here. those blocks back. I was just making sure, though. Because had you not, I would have been like, holy crap, you are a crazy person to go and just like voluntarily live with someone right off the bat like that. No offense, but that would be pretty damn crazy. That is insane. Oh, I think I still got a little bit of energy left in me. I've done the whole 9 yards. Huh. Very interesting. Okay, so my next question would be, how do you know he's the one then? Obviously, you didn't like the ones in the past, or you would still be with them, but what made him the one? Like, was there a defining trait or characteristic that you saw that's like, I like that, I'm gonna marry that kind of thing? Or was it just like the honeymoon phase kind of thing? I've been asking a lot of questions tonight, damn. This freaking wall is slowly killing my soul also. Like, holy crap. It's probably going to take me, like, real life, ballpark 14 hours to finish this wall. Maybe more. Like, maybe more. It could actually be, like, 24 game hours to finish this, not game hours, real life hours in order to finish this wall. Which is freaking insane for just one part of one project that I have going on here. I have so many projects, and this is just the granddaddy of them all, I guess. Because as soon as I get the base of the wall done, like, that is a lot of the work done, honestly. Hey, Goddess, how are you doing today, tonight at 2:30 a.m.? How are you doing? What's going on? How are you today, tonight, this morning, whatever? I don't know. He's the first guy who asked if I was okay, if I needed anything. He only cared about me and not himself. Well, that's freaking fantastic. He stops his stream every time I'm having a bad day just to call and talk to me. Seems like a very good guy. Either that or you just were with the wrong guys, but seems like a very good guy. I don't even have to ask him, he just does it. Aww, that's super sweet. It really is. I admire it. I really do. Like, I know I laugh and stuff like that, but that's just me. It's just what I do. Most of the time, I try to keep a smile on my face. But that's really, really, really freaking sweet. And I'm sure a lot of people would be mad jelly bros about that. Yes, and yes, I did just say mad jelly bros. It's awesome. Go. I love how you just come in, Goddess, and then you don't say anything else. ask you how you're doing and it's just how's life, and then you're just like, hey, and then you're lurking. You're lurking in the chat. Damn lurkers. Oh. Oh, we've almost hit our goal. Holy crap. The only guy who's ever asked if you needed help. Huh. That's crazy. This is really crazy, sweet, and awesome, though. I know it's coming because I did say I do not have a kid. Yes, I lost it. Yes, it is. No. Okay. Because, like, if you're uncomfortable with something, just let me know, and I won't push at that topic. But for the most part, I'm pretty open, and for some reason, people are around me as well. They tend to share a lot, which I think is really cool, because I love that. I love hearing people's stories and all their adventures and endeavors. I love hearing that stuff. And even though it's a touchy subject, everything in life really is a touchy subject, come to think of it, though. Oh my god, guys. You know what this means? Do you freaking know what this means? I think this is the last layer. Holy crap. For this segment of the wall, anyway. Oh my god. I'm in the zone right now, though. I am in the freaking zone. There we go. But I am really sorry to hear that. I can't imagine what that pain would feel like. Okay, we're gonna need to, like, count the stairs when I'm done with this. Because I gotta make sure that this is 64 blocks up. A full stack of blocks up. Well, 2 stacks of these stupid things. Will I have enough? I don't know. I'm hoping I'll have enough in my inventory right now to finish this, but I really freaking doubt it. It'll be pretty damn close, I think. So this is going to be our first wall segment done, though. Holy crap. It's ridiculous. I am ridiculous with these projects. How am I going to add, like, the decorations to this? I'm going to have to pillar it 6 weeks in. So before, like, it becomes an actual thing. In an abusive relationship. Yeah, that's... A lot of girls seem to have that. They're in a abusive relationship and they just... They don't get out. They stay in for a long time. And so a lot of girls come out damaged, and it's just like, I think that's what they need the most. When someone is actually there for them and it's like not wanting to hurt them and actually wanting to help them in every way possible that they can, I think that is the hardest thing about dating because of that reason. And I'm not saying it's just girls that are damaged, because there are guys in abusive relationships and that have had their heart broken, that have been cheated on, and everything like that. But I think that is like the biggest component of relationships, because we've all had those bad relationships, and it's just like any good one, any improvement means so much more to you. You're like, wow, why the fuck was I not doing this to begin with? And by the time that person has caressed you and you started to enjoy the company, you forget. Not entirely, like it's always in your subconscious, but you forget how that made you feel and how this new relationship makes you feel. Like, you are definitely not in that alone, for sure. And I wish I could say that it was not as common as it is now, but I can't. It would be a lie, and that is not something I do. I don't lie. Unless I have to. Even then, I'll fess up about it eventually. Damn it, I didn't have enough slabs. Why do I never have enough slabs, man? Holy crap. So we're going to go down, get a little bit more. So what did I say? 54? So that would need to be, what, 10 blocks? That's not good. 55, 6, 7, 8. Why is that only 58? You were, okay, so you were in a relationship with someone else and were sexually involved. But then you broke up with that one, or he broke up with you for some reason, and you were with another guy and found it out. That's terrible. But that does make sense. Definitely does. Or you just had a one-night stand with a guy. No. Oh, shoot. We're out of food. Oh, God. Zombies, go away. Not even close? Okay. It was worth a shot. That's the only way I can think of right now at my 2:40 a.m. brain. It's not working very well. Doing the best to hang in here as much as I can, but I don't typically stay up this late. Well, I do, but not streaming, so I usually don't have to talk, kind of thing. Oh, God. Go away, go away, go away. No, 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 no. That's really, really horrific. I'm incredibly sorry to hear that. Obviously, I know my words can't do anything to change that, but still, that's something terrible. And I would not wish that on my worst enemy. I don't like abusive guys. I really don't. It's like, if you get something good, why be a dick about it and fuck it up? Like, treat her with the respect that she deserves. It's really what you need to do. And so many guys just don't do it. And it's like, god damn it. Like, you make all the other guys look bad now because it's like every girl now thinks this is what's going to happen. I'm going to get this shitty guy, and it makes, I don't know, it's very hard. Like, on both ends, especially. Your end for the obvious reasons that you suffer the bruntal of the abuse, and ours when we find a girl that's damaged and stuff like that. It's oftentimes very difficult for a guy to convince that the girl is safe and that the guy can be trustworthy. And it takes a long time. And if anything happens while you're trying to build trust and build a relationship and build a steady wall and foundation to build on, it's tough. It's tough for both sides. Because anything other than greatness, you're dismissed then because they've been so poorly treated. Drives me nuts. It really does. It's just like wars. We can't, like. We let it happen. We let it get out of control, and thousands and millions of people get injured and stuff. It's just terrible. I am 21 years old currently. Uh, 2 months ago was my birthday. Having said that, I am pretty mature for my age. Like I said, I took a lot of sociology and psychology classes, and I've read some of the books and stuff like that. And so I know the human psyche. And I do know quite a bit before you just want to dismiss what I'm talking about here. But I've always been very observant, I guess you could say. Yes, I am 1 year younger than you if you are 22, which you said you are. And I have no reason to doubt what you are saying. So, yes. That is correct. But age does not depict wisdom. It doesn't. Although many people think it does, age and wisdom do not directly correlate. It's a matter of how much effort you've put into it, into gaining the knowledge and stuff. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we gotta pillar straight up and see if this is 64 blocks tall real quick. If it's not, I'm gonna be so sad. Whoa! Bam! It's like a 4-second drop for that. Okay, let's go ahead and do it here. So if this is correct, and I hope to God it is, this wall will be the correct height that every other wall needs to be at. 64 freaking blocks. And I hope to God it is. Come on. Come on, baby. 16 more to go. 10 more to go. Yes! Success. 64 freaking blocks. Damn. Alright, so we're going to kill this now that I'm satisfied with it being the correct height. That's great. Let me drink a little water here. That is good. That is freaking great. However, we still got this little portion right here that I want to build up to that height as well. And then we can say that the back wall of this is, or the base wall of it is done anyway. Holy shit. So that took 2 hours just to do that section like 20 blocks taller. So we either need to make our section smaller or build faster, but I don't think either of those is plausible. Like I said, we'll get it though. We'll get it. Okay, so let's just go ahead and finish this last bit of the wall before I get off here. So we got all that just to finish. Holy crap, half hearts. Good thing I have feather falling, huh? Otherwise, that probably would have killed me. Whatever. It'll be fine. We will live. It's no issue. So the wall can, or the tower can be pretty huge on these corners here. Alright, that's good to know. I'll have to go and measure that out in creative, I think. Because I don't want to make a mistake at this point in time. Oops. Nope. That mountain. That mountain. Oh my god, where are all these freaking mosquitoes coming from? Let's eat. Stupid freaking mosquitoes. Get out of my life. Did I miss a block? No. I don't think I did anyway. No, I didn't. Okay, good. Very good. Would have been so sad if I missed a block there. There we go. Alright, we can do this. I have yet to not make my goal in the last couple days. We're gonna freaking do this. If it kills me, if I'm tired and everything, we're gonna do this. interesting. Very interesting indeed. My mic was, or not my mic, my headset started making this weird ass noise. Never heard it made that before. Freaked me out a little bit. Alright, so I think one more inventory should be able to finish this bad boy off. Wow, that's a lot of creepers. 5 creepers just spawned down there. Jesus Christ. That is insane in the membrane. Okay, we got this. You're back. Welcome back. Welcome back. We finally got it to 64 blocks. That is how tall the wall is going to be. Wow, the gate. Yeah, I usually do that. I typically do that. That does not bother me at all, honestly. I'm just gonna do my own thing, regardless of what others are doing. I don't really worry about it, you know? Like, I'm not doing this in order to get big numbers and be a big streamer. I'm just doing this because I'm gonna play the game anyway, so I might as well stream it, kind of thing. Otherwise, yeah, I just do this for me. Like I said, if I get big numbers, that's great, fantastic. I appreciate all of you being here, but I'm not doing it for that. I'm really not. I just do it as a hobby for myself. While others is eating a Slim Jim. Yes, exactly. I think that's like the top priority of anything you do, though. You shouldn't do it for other people. Do it for yourself. If you want to do it, do it. Yeah, we're going to need one more inventory full as well to finish this. And it's snowing. Damn it, man. Stop snowing, please. I'm gonna have to come back and get it to be day, so I can finish this stupid wall. Yeah. Although if we finish this section, I will keep my goal. So, and then we'll do a little section tomorrow. But then there's a giant ass section there, so I don't know if we'll be able to do that in one day. I don't know. Like, that section there, considering it's at the lowest possible level of this wall, will probably take like 6-7 hours by itself, if I had to take a guess. And I'm not willing to do that at the moment. Like, not 6 or 7 hours at one time anyway. That is ridiculous, and I can't do it. Like, I would not be a happy camper after those 7 hours of just placing stone slabs. I mean, if I had someone cool to talk to and stuff, yeah, I could probably do it. But probably, otherwise I'd be, yeah. I want my stream to be like that sort of thing. Someone's making you feel unwelcome. Who? If you say me. Mm-hmm. No, I'm just saying, I appreciate all of you. I really do. Like, each and every one of you. But, you know, I'm not doing it for you. I'm doing it for me. But I am glad you're here. That's why I say it at the end of all of my streams. Because I really do mean it. That creeper. Oh, that bastard. Okay, I can't ban him. Actually, let me see. Let's try something. Slash ban creeper. Damn. I tried. It didn't work. He's immune to the ban hammer. He's immune to the ban hammer. But we can kill him. We can do that. Might not be able to ban him, but I have a much more harsher punishment. Death. Death from above. And death from my shitty knockback sword. Where the hell did I put my bed? Like, I keep moving it further and further away from me. I can't find it now. There we go. Creep it! Die! For affecting Azula, you die. Oh god, we're out of food. Get into the bed. Get into the dad in bed. Before we kill ourselves. Rain, stop, please. Good. Right, you'll burn to death soon enough. Don't care. Alright, we are on the home stretch. Please let me have more stone here. I have just enough stone, I think. Holy crap. I can't believe I was prepared for this. I'd like to thank the Academy for the awards that you're about to give me. Best country singer. Yeah. Yeah, I know you told me that the other day. I know. I like I said, I will try, but Haley, okay. I will try. It's just instinctive. I will try. That looks pretty cool. I like that. Yeah. I will definitely try. No guarantees, but I will try. You could probably tell me 100 times, honestly, and I'll just be like, yeah, Azula. Because that reminds me of freaking Avatar: The Last Airbender, which is one of my all-time favorite shows. I freaking love that show. And I've probably seen every episode of the Avatar: The Last Airbender like 6 times. Like, it was such a fantastically written show. And even though it's like a kid's cartoon and everything like that, I don't give a shit. I love it. It's amazing. That's what it reminds me of. That's why I probably keep calling you Azula. Just in case you were wondering. I don't think your name is silly. I think it reminds me of the character Azula from Avatar: The Last Airbender. As for your real name, I don't think that's silly either. Just a personal preference, I guess. So, in a way, I think of you as the the Fire Lord's daughter. And you have mythical fire-bending powers and lightning-bending powers. And you're also evil. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know you that well yet, but you probably aren't evil. You're probably like Katara. And if you have no idea what the show is I'm talking about, then you need to go watch it, because it is freaking amazing. Like, for a Nickelodeon show, it was freaking amazing. And I have no complaints about the entire show. Wait, why do you think that is my name? Oh, okay, you're calling me silly. Got it. Got it. Sorry, my eyes are bugging a little bit right now. I've been up for like 20 hours right now. And so I've had my contacts in for 20 hours, and they're supposed to be like dailies. So, yeah. Pardon me if I misread things a little bit. But yes, I know I am silly. And a dork. And all sorts of things. But I love that. I love being weird, random, and unique, kinda. Okay, good. Very good. Then I'm quite content with that. She's a very good character in there. Personally, I was rooting for Toph to end up with someone, though, and she never did. Or at least I don't remember her doing it. I don't know. It's been a little bit since I've actually watched the full show. Almost to the tippy top here. Okay. Holy crap. This is ridiculous. Yeah, this is literally just one freaking wall. You sound kind of sexy. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. I don't understand the wall. It's to keep badness over here and goodness over here. It's because I am a crazy person and I'm building a giant-ass kingdom, and the wall is the first step. That is why. How are you doing tonight, Eclipse? How are you doing? But why so big? It's not that big. It's only a stack tall of blocks. It's only 64 tall from the ground. It's not that big. And if you've seen any of my other builds, you'll know I don't build small. Like, I just do not. Like, ever. I build gigantic projects that look pretty. And in the end, this will look pretty. As of right now, it's just a pretty large structure. Doesn't look pretty. And you guess? Why do you guess? What's wrong? What is wrong? Where did you get all these slabs? I will show you. Because we're going to need to go and get more stone, actually. I am too. I agree. Okay, so this entire wall is now up to 64. This back wall. Oh my god. This is only one of the, like, 20 walls. We're going to leave the staircase here for now because I might need it. Yeah, I feel you. I'm very tired as well. I've been streaming for about 2.5 hours at the moment. And it's 3:07 in the morning. Yeah. I think it's big enough. I think it's big enough. When we start building our towers, they have to match that. They have to be as tall as that. So that's going to be quite interesting. I will show you one of the other areas because that's where I'm going to go to get my stone. I have multiple underground bases. No, it's not big enough? Alright, I'll make it bigger. I'll make it bigger. Fine. Okay, and there. You need some bots. Yes. Oh, fuck. There was dirt in those. Shit. Shit. Ooh, chest. Gimme. Gimme. There. Dump all the dirt. I forgot that one had anything in it. Damn it. Damn it. Those are supposed to be empty, but I guess not. Alright, let's go and sleep in our bed before we head through the nether. So I'll make a pit stop at 2 of the places that I have made here. And neither are complete because I have an issue finishing projects. But I will take you to 2 of those places while we're getting our stone. Yes, yes. This is all survival. How you doing, Alex? What's going on? 100% survival. Hi. Good morning. Man, your Twitch needs to stop crashing. So I'll show you a couple of the things as we're going to get our stone. So we're going to bring 9 minecart chests with us in order to bring stone. Good. Alright, so this is the nether area. I'm working on it. I need a lot more quartz. I went gathering for so long to get this quartz. You have no idea. Inside here is the central main nether hub, which I still need to put a band of lanterns all the way around. I haven't done that. This portal actually takes you nowhere, though. Like, absolutely nowhere. By the way, welcome to the stream, Alex. I don't know if I welcomed you or not. But yeah, it's a repeating pattern. We're going to fill that in with some wool patterns and such like that. And it's getting there. But not quite there yet. So I will then show you the first underground base. And this is just for Eclipse here. Yeah, this is our nether portal room here. I really like it. It's a little hard to finish projects because they are massive, yes. But yeah, this is our nether portal room. We got a creeper face back there, and I really like that. I like it. This is the central main room. And those are all furnaces because I had so much stone, I didn't know what to do with them. So I just crafted a bunch of furnaces, put them as the ceiling. And this room is still not finished. There's going to be tree. Let me pillar up there so you can see. Okay, so this room's still not finished. On each one of, oh, damn it. On each one of those islands there is going to be a tree sprouting up. Which is going to be epic. Got the library in there. And where I would typically take stone from, but running a bit low in here, actually. Oh, wait, no, we're not. We still got 6 double chests there. But we're not going to go here to get stone, actually. We're going to go to one of my other places, the underground city / museum / guardian farm. You look really good there. I wonder if I could line like lime green and blue sheep up here. That looks really nice. I like that. I really like this room though. Not quite complete yet. It's still quite empty, but it's getting there. I hear gas. I hear freaking... Let me up. There we go. So I think I have the spawn proof for gas though, so none of my beloved quartz will get blown up. So we're going to make our way over here to get our stone. Very. And I enjoy it every step of the way. What is life without being weird? Come on. We also need more fish. We almost ran out of fish. So we'll get some fish. Of course I remember you, Eclipse. It wasn't that long ago that that you were in my stream. I believe I did take you on a tour, actually. I took you on a tour, and I did show you the different things, and I think I told you the story behind some of them. But of course I remember you, and... Yes, of course I remember you. Okay. As a small streamer, how could I forget? Did I leave stone in here? It has been a while. It has been a while indeed. But, I still remember you. I really wish slimes wouldn't spawn in here. Well, I'm back! Welcome back. We've missed you. Let's take that stone. Let's try to clean up our chests a little bit here. Oh, that guy's still alive. Awesome. I forgot what I was going to do with him, though. No stone. Just trying to organize while we're doing this. By the way, all those are stone. What do you mean I didn't remember you? We picked up right where we left off. Don't be trolling. Come on now. God. You impacted my life. Is that so? I don't recall this. I feel like your boyfriend would not appreciate that. Gave you ideas and you did them. I listen to a lot of people's ideas, though. So I don't know if you can necessarily say that. Because by that standard, a lot of people have impacted my life then. And my Minecraft world. You'll be alright. Wow. Oh god. Just died. Okay, so I need to take more of this back there with us. All of you are special. Come on now. Come on. I think every single person who joins in here, whether for 10 minutes or, you know, for the entire duration I'm streaming every time, I think all of you are pretty freaking special. Like, no joke, no lie. I think all of you are pretty special. And quite honestly, I'm amazed that I even have as much followers as I do. Like, that just shocks the crap out of me. But those are costly. It's so... Yeah, I agree with you. But then again, I could just go down the stairs. And we could just make like a quick drop right here. Like this. Because this leads to the same place anyway. Do I have a lot of iron? No. No, I don't, because I use it for decorating. That's about all the iron I have. No, actually, I probably have a little bit more. Yeah, I got that much. But not an infinite supply. We should also make that a powered rail. That'd be nice. How do you not have much and you mined out the entire world? I don't know what to tell you. I tend not to save iron unless I really need it. And hold on one second. Think I missed. Yeah, I did. I missed your question there, Azula, but I don't like to disclose my real name on here. I don't know why, but I feel weird about it. Suckers stuck to your tooth. How do you manage that? Like, how? Unless it's like one of those gigantic lollipops that takes up like the innards of your entire mouth. How do you manage that? Come on, man. I haven't mined out the whole world. Don't worry. There's still plenty of blocks. Look at all this. This all needs to be dug down to bedrock. That's classic example. You're gonna get to the point where if you dig down once, you'll be in 1,000 different rooms connected together. Yes. Considering the plans I have for this involve digging this down to bedrock and building levels all the way up, yeah, I'd say that's possible. I don't know if going down the stairs is actually going faster than this, honestly. We can test it, but I really think it's about the same. And let's just put it this way, by the way. Yes, I am going to have this world forever. Unless something, like, drastic happens, like a new update that forces me to, like, go very, very far. Actually, that wouldn't, because I would just go very far away. I don't know what would have to happen in order to start a new world, but this is not my only world. But I will have this for a very long time, yes. This is the world I stream on and probably will be for a very, very long time. As long as I do this. Die. Yeah, going down the stairs, I'm not sure if it's faster. Like, if we drop down here, that's pretty quick, I guess. I'm not impressed. Though I really should build some sort of elevator there. I will give you that one. Yeah, and it's not that I don't want to tell you my name. It's just like a weird freakout thing. Like, if I tell my name on stream, and I'm sure someday I will, by accident or whatever, and then it will just be out there, it would be very easy to, like, find me. Because my name is very unique, especially here in America. So, like, that's the main reason I don't want to disclose my name. Yeah, that's the goal, Eclipse. That is the goal. I want to build massive things. Actually, you are correct on that. In this city, there will be no wilderness. On top of these domes, I'm going to put artificial sky so I don't see any of that. And then there's going to be a big dome that covers all 4 of these domes. And on top of that, that's where the artificial sky is going to go. So I don't want you to be able to see this from the outside, essentially. Yes. Yes, I do realize this. But I have no issue saying it, kind of thing. Are you into industrial? Kinda, yeah, kinda. This is the only farm I have in my whole world, though, that is, like, efficient. Why artificial sky? Because it'll be under a lot of glass. Why are you sad? It will just look better if there's, like, some kind of material beneath the glass, though. Like, I have no issue with you saying it in stream, though, Azula. Or Haley, sorry. Told me to call you Haley. I'm calling you Haley. I'm getting there. We're best friends already, huh? When did that happen? Or how did that happen? Cool if you could join. Yeah, unfortunately, it is a single player world, and maybe someday. Your gatherer. That would be lovely. You have no idea. If I didn't have to go and get all this stuff, I'll get you stone. Yeah, that would be lovely, but I just wouldn't feel the same. Because I'd be like, alright, Eclipse helped me build this massive structure instead of I built this massive structure, you know? Hold on 1 second here. You'll be digging, or you'll be building, I'll dig to bedrock. I know. I just wouldn't feel the same, though. I'm just... It's not like I'm doing much, though. It's not the same. It's not the same. Like, trust me, I would love help in this world. And like I said, maybe someday I will actually open it up to a server with, like, trusted people from, stream and stuff like that. World download? Yeah, I could probably do that. Could upload it to, like, what would it do? Dropbox? Or something? Yeah, I could do that. Oh, that one's already full. Ew, why are you all full? Okay, we need to bring all that back. Okay. Oh no, my water is gone. For sure, Sanity. Eclipse, for sure. You'll be top on my list, I promise. But, I don't know. I don't know if I will actually ever open this. Well, tutoring the ways of the Ninja Turtle is easy. Build massive structures that do nothing. Like most people build farms. No. Like I don't even have an XP farm in this world. So you can imagine digging all this takes freaking time and effort. You have no idea. Like the amount of picks I need is ridiculous, but I can't be bothered to strip mine for diamonds unless I'm like absolutely out of it. I can't be bothered to make an XP farm that's like reliable, cheap, and quick. And I can't. Like I can't. So everything I build takes a year. Not literally, but it takes forever. Because this is how I get XP. Like that zombie, that was half a level. I do that for XP so often. And I know in the long run it would save me so much more time if I just went and built a proper XP farm that got me to like level 100 in like 10 minutes or something. I know, but I just can't. Alrighty. Sleep in our bed. Good. Do you think I need any more fish? A lot of fish. Oh yeah, that's one of the things I used. Oh god, what did I do? What did I do? Oh god, I clicked something. Okay, bad. Good. Welcome back, goddess. What's going on? Oh, I could never use iron stuff. This is literally my XP farm. This is the best XP farm I've had. I've literally smelted cooked fish out of this farm, and that was my XP. If you tried to dig this out with iron, you would be like so upset. It took long enough with diamond and a haste 2 beacon. You fell asleep. Well, that's no bueno. I should not be allowed. If you're not allowed to sleep, then I shouldn't be allowed to sleep. Or wait. Okay. Same here, especially sand. Like, I love the sound of that. Like, I love that. That is mainly why I have 2 underground bases. Okay, we almost got all of our stuff loaded here and here. And let's go grab one more inventory full of sand before we haul all this back. That's exactly it. And that's why I've decided to start streaming more often, because it's like I'm going to play the game anyway. Why not just stream it and talk with people? Other way around there, buddy. If you can't sleep, I can't. I agree. I certainly agree. Like, let me show you one of my favorite rooms. It's not completed yet, but just the way it looks, it's so clean and everything. I love it. Not this room. But inside here. This is literally my favorite place, probably in my world at the moment. Only one room is done. There will be 4 here eventually. Die. Die. Garbage. Garbage. Okay. Yeah, like it's so neat and clean though. I'm sick. You have to give me some slack? Alright, fine. I'll give you slack. So this is going to be my storage area. I just got little areas like this. And so each area is just going to hold my chests. Big area just for that purpose. But, like, it's totally lit up. The only thing that can spawn in here, I believe, are slimes. And that's fine. We will find a way to kill those eventually. We're going to put in 4 of these. I just left a hole in the corner here. So this, right here, is supposed to kill slime. So eventually they will wander into the 4 corners when I'm done here. And that will get rid of all the slime, so I don't have to worry about that. But yeah, this is just like my favorite thing ever. This room. It's so simple, but I love it. And I still have to do the ceiling and dig out that corner and whatever. But you get the idea. I love it. I got random shit laying everywhere, too. You're very welcome, goddess. Don't kill the slimes, they're cute. But they're attacking me, and they're loitering in my base. They're loitering. They're, like, hopping around, and... No. All slimes are going to be decimated. Yes, correct. Alright, take all this back. Do I need to sleep? Nope, good. I was trying to take a drink and my screen went up. They are adorable. They're just going through some things. Don't kill them, please. No, they're going to die. But I am giving them a fighting chance because I have a knockback 2 on breaking 3 sword. That is it. No sharpness, so yeah, they get a fighting chance. Alright, what are the odds that this goes successfully? Probably not well. Go into the nether. Go. 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 Get in there. Go. All of you. Go. 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 Get. Get. Okay, go. No. The more slimes will spawn for future generations. I still haven't made it proofed so they can't spawn. Holy crap, and they're off. Did any derail? Did you derail? No. Check. We gotta catch up with them. Is that one cart or is that many? I think that's one cart. Look at it, it's going so slow by itself. Oh my god. God, why do I hear gas everywhere? I also don't carry a bow. No! No, 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 no. And don't cry. They will come back though. You kill their cute fat faces. Yes. Go. If it makes you feel any better, I do not kill the pigments. Because they will hurt me. Go. Why you go so slow, cart? Yeah, like, look at that Z still. Mm-hmm. Go in. Blam. There we go. Okay, where did all the freaking carts go? There's two randomly over here. Did they go to where they went last time? Where the hell did all those carts go? Last time they went way the hell over here. I eat fish only. I don't kill cows. I have a farm that gives me unlimited fish, so why would I bother? Oh, there's a minecart. That might be two. That's two. Could be two. That's like 4, 5. I don't know where all the carts went. Eventually I will find random carts over here. Eventually. Oh my gosh. Okay. So yeah. We accomplished our goal. We brought some more stone over here as well. But the slimes and their fat square faces. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Holy crap. Yeah, so it's 3:45 in the morning currently. Unfortunately, guys, I think I'm going to end the stream here because I don't want to be sleeping all day. I really don't like that. Usually about 4 or 5 in the morning is the latest I'll stay up. But I'll be back up at like 10 or 11. And if all of you are up in the morning, I think we're going to stream again. We'll talk about whatever your pretty faces like. Yes, save the slimes. As we stand behind this blank canvas waiting to be sculpted. Thank you, each and every one of you, for coming out tonight. I know that you're tired, or don't sleep, or any number of reasons. But, yeah, I think that's going to be it for tonight, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate all of you. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Again, bye-bye.